A registration deadline has passed for farms growing genetically engineered crops that are still permitted under Hawaii County law, like papaya and corn. Those farmers had until March 5th to let the county know. The county even waived a $100 fee. But some farmers have refused to share that required information, and one anonymous farmer is even suing the county in district court in an attempt to block the legislation. That hearing will be held on Friday. Meanwhile, a bill in the state Senate that some fear would preempt the county's ban on GMO crops passed through the Senate, but not before Puna State Senator Russell Ruderman spoke out.
The original form of this bill had 300 people in opposition, including the Department of Agriculture, who says if we're going to change our relationship with the county should be consulted. One person was in support of this bill, one person who was a farmer and also an attorney. If we're going to change our relationships with the counties and what jurisdictions they have over agricultural lands, I think we should do it carefully and deliberately. I don't think we should remove the county control over where commercial development happens. That's what the current version of the bill does. I think it's legally ambiguous. What is a commercial activity can be construed as almost anything. It started off as a shady bill. By mistake, it dictated state preemption over county rules. It had a shady process and it resulted in a shady bill. I believe we should hold ourselves to a higher standard that includes public input, clarity, and fair play. And I will note that besides the 300 people plus Department of Agriculture that opposed the original form, there was no public testimony on the final form because there was never an opportunity for public input on its final form. I oppose it based on its content and based on the process that brings it to the floor. Thank you.
Further discussion, members. Senator Thielen.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise in support, but with reservations on this bill.
Please proceed.
Thank you. I respect the remarks of the prior speaker. I do want to thank the amendments that were made to the bill in the committee. I think it substantially narrows it from the original bill, which raised a lot of concern. But in my mind, those amendments are still too broad. It does have a defective date, which gives opportunity for further discussion. But I think it is important that we do follow the remarks of the previous speaker, that we're cautious about how we would change the enforcement of this language, because I think to leave it the way it's written in the statute without any ability to do some type of regulation on the types of commercial activities that could go on agricultural lands, we may end up with some unintended consequences that none of us here would support. Mahalo.
Further discussion, members. If not,